Does the rising number of Muslims in Japan pose a challenge to the nation's traditionally homogeneous spiritual landscape? This question is stirring up an intriguing discourse in Japan as the nation grapples with an ever-changing religious landscape. In the land of the rising sun, where Shintoism and Buddhism have long held sway, the burgeoning Muslim population presents a new dynamic. Traditionally, Japan has enjoyed a relatively harmonious religious environment, with Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples coexisting peacefully. Yet the growing Muslim community, largely due to increased immigration and conversion, is subtly reshaping this tranquility. Historically, Japan has been a nation of cultural and religious homogeneity. However, globalization and the modern era's ceaseless flow of information and movement of people are challenging this status quo. Today, Japan hosts numerous mosques and Islamic cultural centers, a clear testament to the Muslim community's growing presence. But this shift is not without its tensions. While Japan prides itself on its cultural tolerance and inclusivity, the unfamiliarity with Islam has resulted in instances of misunderstanding and apprehension. There's a growing need for dialogue, understanding, and acceptance to bridge this gap. In this changing landscape, education plays a pivotal role. Schools, community centers, and religious institutions are making efforts to foster understanding and dispel misconceptions about Islam. Addressing these tensions requires an open-minded approach, embracing diversity and acknowledging the richness it brings to society. So, as Japan navigates these new waters, the nation stands at an interesting crossroad. It's a test of its cultural flexibility and adaptability in the face of global changes. Whether Japan can successfully integrate this growing Muslim population into its cultural fabric will be a defining aspect of its future. In summary, Japan's rising Muslim population is subtly challenging the nation's traditionally homogeneous spiritual landscape. As the land of the rising sun grapples with this new dynamic, it stands at a crossroad, testing its cultural flexibility and adaptability in the face of global